Hello, and welcome to another episode of Airstreamers, where you never know what stream will ride or when Alexandra might show up. And surprise, she's here tonight. Alexandra the Gay has arrived and is here for your pleasure.
Heidi's wig makes a big difference.
So let's talk about what I've got going on here. This is a wig that Heidi sent me. It's luscious. It's beautiful. It's really long. It goes down to like my butt. And I didn't realize, something I didn't realize was how long it was going to take to comb it. Because it's like a lot of hair and I don't normally have a lot of hair. And so I had planned for a certain amount of time needed to get everything situated, including shaving my legs, not like shaving like fully, just trimming them so that they were hidden by the pantyhose. And I spent way too long on my hair. And so then I didn't get a chance to do the trimming. But here we are. Alexandra the Gay has joined us, and I'm obsessed with this wig, Heidi. So thank you. It looks awesome. And
no, it makes all the difference. I mean,
look at it.
I don't know.
It's like shiny.
Yeah.
It's like,
there's like what's the thing where they ombre or something?
Yeah, but this is not ombre. Ombre.
I don't know. I'm just saying words, but there's like, it's like a little bit darker on top and then it goes like blonde. You know, there's a gradient.
Yes, but there isn't a gradient in this. I have a couple of things I want to mention. Your eyebrows look great, said Patsy. We need a full body shot, said Bella. That is not going to happen unless I need to go pee. I am basically strapped in. It's just not going to happen. And Mega Meg said your eye makeup is awesome. These are amazing comments, and I really appreciate all of them because I have a lot of work to do to get more, but I feel like I've made a pretty nice amount of progress. Nowhere near the like Chris Cheddar patch progress, because that's a whole lot. He's a genius, but thank you, everyone.
Can I get a little credit for placing your eyebrows, though?
Oh, yeah. What's wrong with me? I meant to talk about that.
Thank you.
So Chris is the one who placed my eyebrows today. I asked him for help, and I put the two little patchy things on that I can't remember who told me about them. Was it Charlie Boy who told me about the little eye patch things? And so I put them on, and then Chris came in and adjusted them. I asked him for help, and he adjusted them. And I have to tell you truthfully, Chris, I didn't think that it would work the way that they came out. I thought they were going to be too low, but then I realized as I was doing it that is what I've been doing wrong.
But I think when I placed your left, like looking at you on the right, I placed that one a little bit higher.
Which one?
Your left.
This one.
That one is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be neighbors, not sisters or something, right?
Twins.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be neighbors, not twins, I think, is what it is.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. I did it right, folks.
Aw, Alana said, I've really stepped up my glam, and I'm basically Beyonce now. Basically is Beyonce. That's what's happening. And also,
Bella.
Wait, can we zoom in on my shoes?
Bella, they were higher again. And I'm like, no, bring them down a little bit. And I peeled them off and put them on lower.
My shoes. Look at the cheddar cam. Well, you can't really see them. Look, there we go. They're my shoes, but I can't really
But you said they're comfortable now.
Yeah. So I ended up getting another size, and one of the big issues that I had with this was that the prior shoes that I had were they were a COVID purchase that I never got to try on beforehand, and so I had assumed that was the size that I was. But then I went to the store, thanks to Heidi's suggestion, and I tried on a couple of sizes lower and found the right size. And let me tell you, I talked about this on I think I talked about it on Muskrat Meals yesterday, but people just are not nice people because, I need to take the tack off the bottom of the heels. I didn't even realize that.
Is it still on?
Yeah. Not that anyone was rude to me, like verbally, but it's not anyone's business what anyone in the store is choosing to like hold up or try on. You know how sometimes you hold a dress in front of you or a shirt just to kind of see what that might look like? That's not what anyone else's business ever is, ever, unless someone is like verbally abusive to someone or physically abusive, but I had a not so good experience buying or shopping for shoes, like to the point where
at DSW?
Yeah, the DSW. In case you're unfamiliar with, is
I've never been there. I don't think
it's huge. So like imagine the size of like a Best Buy, Chris. But all of the shelves come up to like your chest, and every one on top has shoes, and below are all the stacks of them, like the sizes, and there's 200 shelves. You know what I mean? It's absolutely massive. So when I'm in the heel section, let's say, I'm very obviously in the woman's section. You know? So think about if you're at Best Buy and you're like in the gaming section like we were the other day to get Miitopia. Like if you're there, you're probably there to look for a game.
Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm looking for heels. And so my biggest concern was that it was going to be my size would not be achievable in a store, but having now tried the size that I am, which is a size 10, possibly a size 11, I feel like I can shop for more shoes.
But wait, I'm confused because aren't you a size 10.5 in men's?
Yeah, so I don't really understand it. I have absolutely no idea. My shoe size for men's is 10.5, and therefore, according to my shoe, it's a size 12 in women's. And why I fit into this size 10, I don't know. Look at it. I mean, you see it, Chris, right?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me because isn't a woman's size smaller? Like a 10 in men's is.
It would be like an 8 if I was wearing like an 8 shoe in men's. Like if I bought a 10. Yeah, I have no idea. All I know.
So wait, tell me what size shoe I would be then. Like if I have an 11.5, then would I be like?
You'd probably be like an 11 or 12. Have you tried my other heels on? You should try them on because that would determine what size you are. That's a good idea to do later, like at some point.
All right. Well, don't get your hopes up, folks. I'm sticking to embroidery. Makeup is not my jam.
Yeah, I mean, shoes aren't makeup.
No, I'm not saying it's makeup. I'm just saying I will try the shoes on, but I'm not.
Okay, well,
it's too much work. I really don't even put gel in my hair. I just wear a hat all the time.
I think the moment that you put them on, you're going to have a Sailor Moon transformation, like an anime transformation. And as your feet touch the shoes, you're going to it's going to be like a really psychedelic image. And we're all going to get seizures. Remember that when it happened with Pokemon?
I have worn high heels. I used to wear my mom's high heels and I would walk around all the time.
You're going to come out and you're going to be glamorous and you're going to push me out of the way.
I like the balance on them. I think it's fun. Like
the balance on
them.
Yeah. So isn't it kind of like inches? Like the number is almost the inches. Oh, because we were talking about measuring it in inches.
Oh, is that what it is? I never thought of that.
Oh my God, Patsy said a bunch of us should dress up as the Blues Brothers and stand guard as Elias shops for shoes. Obsessed. I love it. Listen, I really can't stand up without it being like a debacle because I'm like...
Well, you'll listen. His bladder is a ticking time bomb. So when he goes, you can all get a show.
And while... I'm not going to show you this part, but I'm wearing... like not quite Spanx, but something kind of like that with butt pads and hip pads. And over that, I'm wearing pantyhose. So like there's a lot happening and I'm probably going to take a little bit of a longer pee break if I need to get situated. So.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Women have it really difficult.
Big time. That's what I said to Chris as I finished and I rushed in here to get situated. I was like, what in the world? Like, why is it this way? You know? Oh, thanks for my cheekbones. I thought I did a pretty good job too. So,
that's a thought process in it. Like you are doing a different shade here.
Yeah, I put brown like down here and brown right down the ridge of my nose, and then I brush it in with the bigger brush, and I make sure that it's shaded. So,
all right. Well, listen, I have been sitting at the edge of my seat since Saturday night. Devastated, like devastated. The stream ended and I was just so brokenhearted that I couldn't give away a cheddar patch. I called my mom and I showed my mom the patches and she was like, "You made that?" She's like, "Where did this talent come from?" And I was like, "I don't know. I woke up on Saturday and I decided that I wanted to start embroidering, and it was just a roller coaster ride for the last week." And so I mailed my mom a cheddar patch because I feel like that's what a good son would do. And now
your mom was really impressed, you said.
she was very impressed. She was like, "I tried to do this embroidery," because she's like, I can read you the text. It was something like, "I like arts and crafts, but I'm just never good at it." And I sort of like was validating for me. And then she started sharing Joanne pages with me. It was like a full circle moment. I was like, my God, I'm like.
Did you see what Alana said? Hysterical.
No.
But you were not upset about the game not working. That you were fine with, LOL. Meanwhile, I'm crying in the corner, and Chris is like, "Yeah, whatever, dead to me." And then he can't give away his patch.
But do you know, like, so Streamlabs is up and running now, but we had when was it? Sunday? Elias had like a really good idea. He's like, we should just test to see if the giveaway is working. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And we go to run it and it's still not working. And there's this thing called, what is it, CloudBot?
Yeah, the thing that Streamlabs uses that has all of this functionality with raffles and prizes and giveaways and store stuff is one option. It's like one toggle on or off. And so we restarted CloudBot and then it worked, which means we could have probably done the giveaway on
So
Sunday.
like literally troubleshooting 101, like restart the thing.
Yep.
And now it's working. So with that being said, I'm just going to remind everybody what they're getting. We're doing 5 of these tonight, so I have to remember to space them out so that I can give away these beautiful patches.
By the way, Chris, are we all caught up on everything that's out, right? Like all our pending stuff has been
Everything
sent.
is in the mail.
Okay,
like
good.
the mail is literally bogged down right now because of all the stuff we're sending out.
So the lady in the store today, when I went to drop off the thing, and she was upset that it cost too much because of us. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, you have to tell that story.
Yeah, I will.
So look,
I'm
I
interested.
figured out how to make 6 patches now instead of 1. So I've got all these cheddar patches that I've already made. Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere. And you're going to get 1 cheddar patch and 1 Muskrat Nature sticker, which we just had to order more of these because we ran out. So we have 200 of them coming.
I'm so excited that we have that many because that allows us to keep. I felt like we've been really
like
booking it.
rationing them.
Yeah. And so.
Okay, so if you want one of these wonderful cheddar patches, I mean, literally the dollar value on them is probably like a solid $1 million each. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum, I
Yeah,
think. $1
definitely.
million each.
Valued. You know those like road shows that they would have where you'd go to the antique store thing and they would look at it and they'd be like, oh yeah, that's $1 million. And they're like, oh, well, this was just sitting on my sewing machine for like some years.
Yeah, I think that it would be dangerous
like,
to just show up in that scenario because they're likely all older people, and I think that you can give them a heart attack if they saw it.
Yeah, I mean,
because they've never held something so valuable in their lives.
Well, I think I just started it, so go, folks, go!
Did it happen?
Exclamation raffle! It is happening.
Oh, it's working.
Put your entry
go
now,
go,
and you could win one of the 5 patches I'm giving out.
Oh, are you okay, Chris?
Yeah, I just dropped.
Oh my God, you dropped $6 million?
Yeah, I mean it's devastating.
Did you all
It's
see?
really like, I mean it's heavy in my hands knowing how much money is here.
Can I hold one? I just want to feel one.
I don't know if you have the strength. The upper
I know.
body
I don't want all the. Oof! I almost dropped it. Oh my God! This is like. This is heavy.
Oh, so yeah, folks, people who are subscribed to the channel get 5 entries. Non-subscribers get 1 entry to the raffle.
And I think you can only subscribe once.
You can only subscribe once. You can only enter once.
Oh, right. That's actually what I meant, that you can only enter once. But if you subscribe, then it quadruples your entries. Heidi, I'm using a brush that has, I don't know how to describe it. It's so silly, but like it has, how do I describe my brush, Chris? It's like not a comb. I don't think it's not.
I don't know it's a brush.
It's a brush.
There's different kinds of brushes.
Kara, if you subscribe, I'm actually just curious how this would work. So if you subscribe now, and then if you have the Amazon subscription, like you can do that, and then you try again to enter, would it give you the remaining 4? I bet it wouldn't.
I don't think it would, but Kara,
next time you would.
If you do it tonight, then we're gonna run 4 more of them, so you'll get 5 entries then.
Oh, always start from the bottom. Okay, well, I didn't know that, but I think I kind of weirdly, instinctively was doing that.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, Mozzie gifted a sub to Leslie. That is so sweet. Look, it means start at the bottom and brush, and then work your way up.
Oh, interesting.
That's kind of what I was doing.
So listen, while the raffle is going, because I'm very excited to give this away. I've been sitting on, this is all I think about now.
Oh, I mean, I've been texting him all day, like throughout the day, various things about tonight and like what's going on and what we're doing. I, at one point, asked him, "Are you alive?" Because there was when you have a block of blue text you sent someone, and it says red, like he literally left me unread all day to the point where I thought he tripped and fell down the stairs and died. And then I checked to find my iPhone to see if he was like alive. And he writes back, embroidering. One word, embroidering. I'm like, okay, well, maybe you can tell your husband that you're alive, you know?
I've made the shirt. I'm getting better at centering things, but I'm still learning. So I'm going to show you my hat that I'm wearing now, this white hat that I bought. It's not the best fitting hat, so I got a pink one that I'm going to make, and I'm going to try it again.
Look at how cute this is.
This
folks.
hat.
I'm dead at this. Chris made this on this hat.
I put that logo on there.
Heidi, I didn't understand what you were saying, but now I understand, and I bet that would be the case.
So a little bit of feedback for myself. I found that I'm good at centering it up and down. Oh, where is it? Up and down, so you can see it it pretty much lines up with the seam of the hat, but I need to make sure that I count and lower it so it's a little bit high in the hat. I would like it a little bit closer to the brim, but it came out pretty good.
Do you hear him all? Pretty good. This is the plight of Chris. He will do the most phenomenal thing ever in the world, like right now in this scenario. How many people do you know that never in their life looked at a sewing machine before? And in 1 week, officially as of today, he's been able to pull off that hat with that logo that he created. And his response to it all is, yeah, it's all right. I could do better.
Yeah, I'm going to make it better. I'm going to improve on it.
I would give up all my embroidery. That would be it. I'm done. We've succeeded. I've done the thing. So...
Well, do you know it's...
yeah, pretty good. Exactly.
Thank you, guys. You guys are just boosting my ego. Thank you.
Yeah, Bella, I agree. Where is this going to go? It's been a week.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to go I'm at the peak right now.
Oh, my God. This is probably, to be honest, why he is as impressive as he is, because nothing is ever good enough for him. I have not started the dress again. I absolutely know what to do.
Still sitting on my couch upstairs in the parts.
But Chris has usurped all of the...
I've blocked the calendar
usage.
for I've blocked the calendar for the sewing machine.
He said, I love that you keep playing with your hair. There are little wisps that are in my face that I need to remove. Otherwise, it tickles me. And then also, it's just as kind of cool. I want to do a hair flip, you know?
Oh, Jody's saying that today wasn't on the schedule. Maybe on Twitch?
No, it was. What's today? Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the schedule, and I added it on the Twitch schedule. Like, I added it to the Real Airstreamer schedule, and I added it to the other one. So, Moonstar
thanks,
Cats.
Moonstar's
Thanks for
cat.
subscribing.
Okay, let's do our first giveaway.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get a winner.
come
One out
now.
of five. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 giveaways. I almost said people. Miss Lana, you are the winner. You won a Muskrat Nation sticker and a
cheddar patch.
$6 million worth cheddar patch creation of Chris.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Congratulations. Jody said, oh my God, I thought today was Monday. Jody, you scared me. I'm like, I know that I did it.
All right, put it in the book. It's official.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Chris, we still have some to-dos that I have written down in my book. But so we are on episode 37, which can you even believe that? And one winner is Alana.
She'll keep it safe.
Miss Lana 33. So as usual, just message us. We communicate all the time on Discord. So just private message one of us to get your info so we can send you the sticker.
Or you can email us at therealairstreamers@gmail.com.
Yeah, I feel like we should add that into there. That's another thing we should add when you win.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can write whatever we want. Add in email when they win.
I can do that live, actually. That's easy.
No. Don't even dare mess anything up. Oh my God, Christopher. All right, while he's breaking everything, I will treat it like the child I don't have.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely do not do it. Oh my God, Chris, I can't even believe that you were contemplating that. So we have 1 of 5 gifts won today. We have some ideas going forward as well for what we want to do with, like, I don't know if I want to spoil anything yet, but some ideas
You're keeping me in suspense. What is it?
Like this. You know?
Yeah, well, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
Today, Elias was like, he's like, we need to just have a meeting and talk about this. Like, how do we figure this out? What do we do? And
hi, Brian. Welcome. We're giving 5 patches away today. Just recapping. 1 of them already went out to Alana. Congratulations to Alana. And we have 4 more going on throughout the course of the night.
so we need, like, my own husband, I need to schedule a formal meeting with to figure out what's going. Like, he's that celebrity now.
No,
that I can't just talk to him and say, let's figure this out. We need to have a meeting about it.
What happened?
What does that even
what
mean?
happened was we were watching TV last night, and we were watching the Me You Can't See documentary on Apple TV Plus, which I absolutely recommend. A bunch of folks
so good.
in the Discord are talking about it and how important it is for all of us to watch it. It talks very much about the things we are all very scared to talk about, which is mental health. And it shows a bunch of celebrities that you wouldn't quite think are suffering from anything, but they absolutely are, because it has nothing to do with like your fame or riches or whatever. And so in the midst of that, I'm just thinking about some things that I wanted to do to the stream, and I didn't want to pause the movie or the show. And I just said to Chris, I'm like, when we have our, let's have a formal meeting so that we can block away time for this, blah, blah, blah. And now he's,
Dude, I'm in meetings all day long. Like, I don't need to schedule a meeting with you. Just tell me.
No, it's only on Apple TV Plus. It's one of the things that Apple partnered with Oprah and a bunch of folks like Harry,
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry.
What is he referred to now, though, as like
Harry,
the former
the formerly
Prince known as Harry,
exactly.
the Prince.
So yeah, that's the only place. I think there's a trial on Apple TV. You can watch that, like Apple TV Plus, if you don't have it. If you recently bought an iPhone or any of the major Apple products, I think they give you 3 months free of Apple TV Plus. But yeah, so I still think he has his Duke title. So
all of that fascinates me, of like, what is all the titles and what do they mean? What is the hierarchy of them?
We need to watch The Crown, Chris. Like we've talked
Yeah, I
about that.
think we
too
really
many
do.
times. So the thing about tonight that we're going to do is, aside from the giveaways, we are going to officially start our journey in Miitopia. We think so. Jody has apparently all of yesterday played Miitopia, like all of yesterday.
That's why Jody thinks it's Monday, because she lost the day playing Miitopia.
Yeah. Kara said I somehow got a free year of Apple TV Plus, and I don't know how. Yeah. So what ended up happening is COVID, I think, slowed down their timeline for releases. And so they started giving people, instead of like a few months, it was like more than a few months and then more than a few months. So we have not, me or Chris have not paid for Apple TV Plus yet. We've had it for the entirety of the year because I think COVID messed up their content releases, you know? But I think coming up now, they're going to start like officially charging in June when Ted Lasso season 2 comes out. If you've never seen Ted Lasso.
Wait, do we get it for free or after that? Because we got the iPhones.
We may not, I don't think. But it's well worth it. Listen to me with what I'm about to say. If you have not watched Ted Lasso, stop everything except the stream and go watch it after the stream is over.
Oh, it's so good.
It is one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen because it's just filled with joy. It's just fun, joy-filled
Wait, what was
content.
So, I mean, this is maybe heavy, but I skimmed it because I got the text like between stuff that I was working on that I was leaving you on red for. But you sent a text that was it Cersei?
Oh, let's talk about this.
Wait, is Cersei the same?
No,
Rebecca?
it's not Cersei. No. Rebecca was the lady who did the Shane Bell. So if you watch Game of Thrones, I'm going to share something with you that is very heavy, but it's like, it's interesting because we think we have it easy sometimes, like, or rather we think actors have it easy is what I meant to say. And like, sometimes they don't, like in this case. So what happened was, I'm like falling apart here. What happened was in Game of Thrones, I'm not going to spoil anything because I think it's up until this point, the show is very good. If you remember the Shane Bell, that means anything to you, like the woman with the Shane Bell. That woman, if you remember the scene that took place after that season where Cersei was doing some stuff to her, like waterboarding stuff, right? The actress has now come out, and the reason Chris brought this up is because that actress is also one of the main characters in Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
And she said that that day of filming was the worst day of her life. Literally the worst, because it was just incessant, like basically 10 hours of being waterboarded. Like, think about that. And it blows my mind.
But why? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was like Cersei getting back at her. Remember? In that little tiny cell. And she just had her on the back and like throwing water in her face. And I guess they needed like many takes of it or whatever.
Oh,
and so it was one day of her filming that, you know? And so
I would be realize, like, oh, you got it. Because like literally when Elias is like, take another picture with the cats, I'm like, you got it. Like, it's in there. If I were getting waterboarded, I would be like, after the second shot, I would be like, you got it. I'm not doing this anymore.
Meanwhile, so I've done all of this glamorization, right? For, 2 hours I spent trying to get together. And I asked Chris for a photo. One photo, he hands me the phone back. And I'm like, can I get any feedback? Like, what's the lighting like? What should I look like? What's my posture? Do I look like, is there anything bunched? Is my hair in my face?
No, I did give you direction and I said, don't stand under the light.
And then I said, where?
And he goes, right over there.
No, he does this. This. And I'm like, this way? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Listen, you didn't schedule a meeting with me to take your picture.
Bella said also that was a body double for Cersei. I always felt badly for that body double. Yes, I also knew that when that episode aired. I thought it was fascinating. It was a very powerful scene. I don't know that I loved it per se. I don't know who would love that scene, but I thought it was powerful. But I did remember reading that it was a body double because she didn't want to.
Good for her for standing up.
Totally.
If she doesn't feel comfortable doing that, then I think good for her.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, your homework is to go watch Game of Thrones, but don't, because it's the worst ending ever.
Yeah, I mean, just watch up until season 4 and then create the rest of the story.
No. Season 5 or 6 was fine. It was the last season that just plummeted. So
exactly, Deb. I'm a man of few words. I'll chime in when I need to, but pointing to the left of I've taken your picture, that's all the communication. I'm giving you so much there that you can walk away with. I'm saying at the same time, take the picture, but I'm also communicating I'm not doing this for a half hour. So
not a half hour. Just a couple of more photos, but I think he got a good one, so I'm happy about that. Sam and Watson said that the body double couldn't happen for the woman being waterboarded. Yeah, I mean, agreed. And also on my Facebook feed recently, a bunch of stuff I posted about the finale came up, and damn, that was the worst show ending ever, literally.
Oh, it was so bad.
Also, the wig is surprisingly not hot. I got to be honest, it's fine because there's like a cap underneath that's breathable, and you put a little a little hooky thing in the back to keep it tight. So it's sitting on my head, but it's surprisingly fine, So oh, yeah, Alana. I mean, in another life, I definitely was a pageant queen, So the major event in season 1, and then it just hits the fan, and I guess shit hits the fan and it gets good. Or no, I don't think. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Episode 9, season 1. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh no! Did the Switch go to sleep?
Or no, I have it on home. I have the home.
Is it busted?
No, I don't think so. I had it there for the subs and things, so we can hear them.
All right. Well,
so
let's hope.
Mozzie said, "I think I'm in the minority. I've never watched GOT. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's worth it. Season 1 alone is worth watching. So I think that you could and should give it a chance." So, and Pacific Ocean Plant, I do think I've read many times that the books are better. And I think people were very frustrated even more than usual because that last season was never based off of a book. It was what the
he never finished it, right?
Yeah, and so he just basically gave them free reign to do what they want. And that's what messed it all up. So,
yeah, I mean, listen, that's how I would feel too, because if everything is hyped up so much and you're just raking in the cash and you're just you do whatever you want, at that point, all of the fun and say I had this epiphany, this embroidery epiphany, and I came up with a really glorious patch, and then I deliver it to the world. And now all of a sudden everybody wants the next most glorious patch. And then the next most glorious patch. And it's you're left with oh God, I'm the tank is dry now. And then if you're just cashing in on all those patches and then a company comes along and says, oh, I'll take the onus on that. I'll do everything. Don't worry. You'll just get paid. I'd be all right, well, the patches are done.
I don't think I ever expected to live in a world where a very good comparison between Chris's embroidery and George R.R. Martin's writing would happen. And I've never felt more aware of how good
the connection
an analogy is. That's fantastic,
I'm basically George R.R. Martin.
Jar Jar Martin. And now, can you imagine you deliver this amazing patch and then you deliver a patch that's 99% as amazing, but it's not good enough.
Exactly.
And then you deliver a patch.
Is it worse that then I relinquish all this control and then they just release A dumpster patch.
A 2% patch. A patch that when you receive it, catches on fire.
A patch with a dumpster fire on it. That would be funny.
That would be funny.
If you had a patch with literally a dumpster fire.
I mean, we're basically a dumpster fire of a stream, so.
Okay, we need to go to 1 o'clock, and then we need to do another giveaway because we're 40 minutes in and we've accomplished nothing other
Leslie
than
said
giving
distracted by a
Alana.
million things, which is the new patch. There is no new one. It's the one. I don't know if actually, Leslie, if you have seen, but show the patch. Look at this patch that that Chris made in 1 week of time. It's the cheddar emote patch.
And Alana's going to get one, a handmade patch. OG.
Alana, none of his patches were handmade like sewn like
Well,
this.
listen.
I
tell the machine to do it, but then I have to go in. So like these jump stitches, I now understand, having done so many of these, like a lot of these cheddar patches. I watched a couple videos last night before I went to bed, and I think I can do a better job with placement of jump stitches so that it's easier for me to clean up at the end. So I'll make some changes this week.
Oh, good. I was losing sleep over the jump stitch pattern.
I was really losing sleep over it.
All right, we're going to move on to 1 o'clock and then do another giveaway, I guess, afterwards, or do you want to do it while 1 o'clock is happening? That's up to you.
Yeah, why don't we kick off another one?
All right.
What do you think?
We'll do it while 1 o'clock is happening.
Yeah, I mean, we should all be celebrating, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody can start a patch giveaway, and then also, we can enjoy some wine.
What a nice way to start the week. And if you're Jody, this is the start of your week. It's Monday.
All right, so we're going to kick off the second giveaway of a cheddar patch.
So go. And while you're doing that, we are going to switch to 1 o'clock. So go ahead, Chris, and if you don't mind switching. And here we go.
What do we have?
Tonight's wine, I'm going to pull from the internet. Wow.
The magic.
So tonight's wine is called Fortress. It's a cab, as usual, from the North Coast, 2018. It's 14.5% alcohol. It says Fortress. Sourced, and it's sideways. I don't know why. I don't like it. Sourced from esteemed vineyards.
Oh, just keep in mind that bottle's open.
Okay. Sourced from esteemed vineyards, Fortress showcases a layered palette of dark fruit with soft tannins, notes of cocoa, and white pepper. I'm interested in this.
White pepper.
The cover is like a fortress door, like a castle door, and there's a little rose that's creeping through the holes, which I kind of like. That's definitely metaphoric.
Bella Meg. I mean, definitely
Go for it.
Elias is picking the 14.5.
Oh, I mean, you know it.
Oh, I thought it was like a Matrix.
No, fortress,
But it's
like a castle door.
No, but it is it is a castle door.
And then there's a rose that's maneuvering its way through, which is very metaphoric. I think it's like
The North Coast.
Like, I think it means that even with blocks in your life, you can maneuver through them and make other people smell you.
So, listen.
That's my joke. Forget it, go.
Why is it written on the side? Is there a reason?
I don't know. I don't like
the
it.
door is opening? Like, what's the symbolism?
It's a 2018. And Leslie, Streamlabs is the program that we use to run this whole shebang on Twitch. So Twitch is like the space, and Streamlabs is the way that we run it.
It's like the software.
Yeah, it's the software. So when Streamlabs says you received some tickets or like there's a thing going, that's just an automated system that's telling you what's happening.
All right, here's yours. Tell me if it's dusty.
You want me to tell you, or you want
Well,
to figure it out?
I'll make my own judgment.
All right, well.
What inspired you? Was it just like a random pick?
It was a little bit random.
Or was it the 14.5?
No, it was a little bit random. It was a little bit based off the price. It was $20, and I felt like that was a sufficient, like that was on the higher end of the spectrum of what I wanted. And also I thought about I don't know if any of you ever played Zelda Wind Waker. The beginning part of the game has a fortress, and it made me think of that, and therefore I was connected to it. You okay?
Yeah, Mega Meg said that if they're all gonna do a shot, if you every time you touch your hair, and Mozzie said that they would be in the hospital. Literally, I've been watching the whole time, and it's this the whole time.
It feels nice.
Well, thank Heidi.
I know. I think there are a million times. Wait, I want to take another sip.
I don't get any dusty notes from this. Abishi, my tooth is great. I mean, I feel like I'm fully healed at this point. I have my stitches that I get out a week from tomorrow, but I haven't lost any stitches. I have 5 in there.
I have some thoughts.
And this is my first pass in this, or the first step in this progress of getting an implant.
It's not a fun process, but that's nice of you to ask, Abishi.
Yeah, thanks, Abishi.
You're all just so nice. Oh my God, no, I got hair caught in my beard. Hold on.
I'm gonna find hair all over the house.
No, it doesn't come out as much as the other wig. This is like a high class wig.
Thank you, Heidi. That is the best news I've heard all day.
Wait, so what are your thoughts, Chris? Actually, don't tell me.
No, I'm gonna put mine on.
Yeah. Okay, so Chris is gonna put his review up, and then I'm gonna tell him what mine is.
Okay.
Yours is up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it's kind of middle of the road. It's not bad. It's kind of like middle of the road. It's nothing like I would
it's
call home about. Yeah, it's...
Folks, if you're just joining us, this is a 5 out of 7.
So 5
Fortress
muskrats out of
wine,
7.
I'm giving it a 5. You're giving it a 5. That's a pretty high review considering all things. So,
yeah, I mean, I think like it's pretty smooth. It's not like... It's very much middle of the road, I feel. It's not like, sometimes we say, oh, this one's really on the dusty end of things, or this one is really on the acidic side of things. It's like,
no, this one works. Kind of just, I like it. And Sam and Watson, I agree. Chris, a 5 is not middle of the road rating out of 7. I agree. I'm giving it a 5 because I like it. I think it's good.
I'm rounding.
Okay, let's switch out.
I feel like a 5 is middle for me. Like how when you say, oh, I would never play a game that gets rated 7 or below or 6 or below.
No, it'd be like 6 or below. 7 I would consider.
So that's kind of like the things that I would consider maybe having again. That's my middle of the road. Okay.
Wow, that's like your floor. That's not middle of the road.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to try a lot of things again. All right, so this is 1 o'clock.
Leslie said that I look like Lady Gaga in my wig, and I've never been more complimented in my whole entire life. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I could see it.
Heidi said, there's nothing high class about this wig. True story. I bought a ton of wigs because I was told there were real hair. They are so not real hair. I got my money back, but got to keep the wigs. So they're synthetic. It's just not garbage, but it's not good. Quotes, LOL. So listen. This is definitely, I can see the reflection of it, not real hair, like for sure. By reflection, I mean it looks like fishing wire or whatever it's called, like fishing string, like colored, but it's much, much better than my Amazon $5 wig. So,
okay, let's pick our second winner. I'm
second
so
winner
excited.
of the night. And it goes to Mega Meg.
Mega Meg.
You are the winner, the second winner of the night. Congratulations. We are sending you a Muskrat Nation sticker plus one of Chris's $6 million worth cheddar patches. Congratulations.
2
awesome job.
These are going out. I'm so happy I'm giving them out. I don't know why. It just makes me happy to know that somebody is going to get this thing that I made.
Yeah, isn't that interesting, Chris?
Yeah, it's like a weird feeling, but it's like I worked on making it, designing it, printing it, sticking it.
It's literally
my creation.
Whole creation. Aside from the design, because Danica guided you, I guess, towards that design.
Oh yeah, totally. Danica made the emote. I just
I feel like I won the lottery.
I just
So funny.
simplified it and then chose the textures that I wanted for the different areas.
2 down and 3 more chances to go. Let me tell you, there are 2 stories that I want to share with you today. That I had on the back burner, like in my mind. And also, Jody, I think I saw you say earlier that you love my eyebrows. Thank you. Chris placed them. So like I colored them in, but Chris placed them, and I'm very happy with the result. And I feel like I need to take a bunch of pictures just to remember where to put them in the future.
Listen, thank you, but I feel like it's probably easier for an outsider to place eyebrows than it is for an individual, because you're kind of looking at it in a mirror and you're like, oh, I don't know. But it's easier for me to kind of like critique that.
So 2 stories. I'm going to try to make them quick because I do want to get to the game, because there's a couple of things that we need to do with the game tonight. One is that today my classroom was being used and therefore I was displaced. And it's really not a big deal in this time of like COVID, because most of it is online anyway. So like sort of whatever. But when I was eating my lunch, I had to sit in a room that I thought I was alone in. Like I thought I would be alone in. And it was the upper area of like the Performing Arts Center lobby. And it's really spacious. It's very empty and it's very echoey. Okay. And as I'm sitting there and I'm about to eat my, my Cheetos accompanying my lunch, it just becomes like I bite into the Cheeto. And it is the most awkward situation because it just resonates across the entire space. And the worst part is 2 teachers sat down to do their online teaching in that space. So like here I am thinking, I've got this whole space I can eat. Normally I would just eat in my classroom. And now I'm disrupting them with my loud ass chewing. And it was so uncomfortable. And I recorded a little bit of it.
Can I tell you?
Works.
Can I tell you that I feel like that's like an anxiety for me? Like
it was not an enjoyable lunch. I actually felt so uncomfortable.
I would not. I would choose not to eat. Honestly, I feel like I'm so uncomfortable by eating noises, that I would just choose not to eat in that situation.
And the reason why, by the way, I was eating there is because I wasn't allowed to eat in the room that I was in. Like I was in the Performing Arts Center, but we're not allowed to eat in there because they're worried it's gonna someone's gonna spill something.
Alana asked if it was eggs. No, Alana, we were so busy on Sunday today because we went up to Pennsylvania. We didn't make eggs this week.
Let's see if we can hear. Wait,
no,
it's the wrong one.
It's that one.
Wait, so listen. I'm going to move to the chips. Let's see if we can hear it.
Oh my God. No, this would be a hard pass for me.
You'll hear this? This is reverberating across the entire room.
Listen, Elias, you did not give an S on this, and you did not give a single flying F.
You mean today?
Yeah, you're pretending that you cared, but you're sitting there.
I was uncomfortable.
No,
they were really close to me.
No. You are sitting there recording yourself doing it, and I can see. You can put this on the recap on Instagram. I see the snark in your eyes. I see it, the side eye that's coming out where you're chewing and you're laughing about it.
Well,
I would not be able to do that. I would literally starve to death.
So Chris is probably right. I was hungry and I was gonna eat. My second story is that I'm curious to know what you all were doing. Meg said there was nowhere else you could have eaten. I could have, but the problem is I sat down already and undid my lunch. So like I'm ready to go. It would be even more awkward, and I'd probably be.
Did they come in after, or?
Yes, they came in after I sat down and started eating. That's my problem.
Okay, I still would have gotten up and left.
So the next thing was that I went to drop off a box today to return somewhere. It was Chris's no longer needed workbench for his embroidery, you know.
Well, listen, the universe sent us a
Other starves
message.
at Kara.
The UPS had some mechanical failure, which I don't even know what that means. I've never gotten that message from UPS before. They had a mechanical failure that delayed the delivery of my desk. And then I needed a workspace because, I mean, the world is waiting for my art, honestly.
Yeah.
And so I went to IKEA and I got this desk, and the desk fits perfectly. I have more workspace, and so it all worked out. And so the desk came finally today after they fixed whatever mechanical issue they had. And so Elias returned it for me like a nice husband.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind. It was a very big and heavy object. And so I was in the UPS line waiting my turn. I was next in line. And a woman was complaining about how it was very costly to send a T-shirt to somewhere. And there was only one employee. And I'm just sitting there patient, whatever. It is what it is. You know, I have to wait my turn. And I'm curious.
Do you think he has any control over the pricing?
No, it's UPS.
I don't think he does.
Absolutely not. And she was trying to haggle him, which just frustrated me because I'm like, are you for real? This is not like a pirate. This is not like a bazaar or something. And
what were the options? Like, was she like,
there were 4 options. It was like, if you want it there tomorrow, it's $75, and she nearly like exploded when that number came out. If you wanted it 2 days from now, it was $30. If you wanted it in whatever would be past that, it was like $13. If you wanted it 5 to 7 days, it was like $8 or whatever. And she didn't want to spend the $8 to get it shipped.
Okay, but the $8 is pretty reasonable. But I want to know, what's the negotiation like? Is it like,
she was like, there's nothing you can do for me. Like, as if now there's like, you, unnamed woman. Oh, it's you. Oh, wait, there's a setting in here. When I press that, it'll be $1.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she wanted.
I mean, $8 to ship something is not unexpected, though.
So anyway, I'm sitting there waiting to get my turn. And I mean, it was like total Karen. And another Karen appears behind me and drops off 4 smaller packages on the table in front of me as I'm waiting. Okay. So I thought that was weird because she dropped them off and then walked away. And then I was like, okay, that's like just strange. Cause like, does the man now know that those are hers? Is it going to confuse him? And then another man comes up behind me and he's in line. And then that woman, the second Karen, shows up again with another box and cuts very specifically, like very directly, cuts in front of the man behind me. Now, in her mind, what I imagine was going on was that she cut because her objects, her stuff was there before the other man. That doesn't work that way.
Listen, you told me this briefly at dinner, and I thought about this. So if she had taken her boxes and put them behind you, then maybe I could, like, this is the stand-in for her.
Maybe, for sure.
She chose to put them at the front of the line.
Yeah, but...
And in that way, it's no different than her saying, I've been in this store before, so I should go to the front of the line.
Right. And so Megamex says her packages saved her place in line. For sure, that's what she was thinking. But the packages were on the counter 6 feet ahead of me. Like, I wasn't there yet because of the whole, like, social distancing thing.
Yeah, I mean, the problem there is, did she turn to the person and say, hey, I was already here? And
absolutely not. She walked right up, cut him, literally cut him, and stood in front of him.
That's the difference. If she had a reasonable explanation of why she thought this was appropriate, then that would be fine. But her just walking in front of somebody and saying, I'm more important than you, that's what it's saying.
Absolutely not.
And that's somebody who just doesn't have any self-awareness.
Yeah, and so now here I am with, literally, imagine me with this super heavy giant box. I'm holding it.
Well,
up.
I mean, you're my husband. You have to take the heavy boxes for me.
Yeah, of course. I'll always do it. But like I'm sitting here, all I want to do is finish this up, go get wine for wine o'clock, and come back to do my makeup. This is all that I'm worrying about. And like
as I'm upstairs, like pushing the sewing machine fabric through this.
I
Like,
mean, we
what
have things
life
to
are we
do.
living right now?
We have embroidery to accomplish. So anyway, we need to switch. And I'm curious to know, I mean, it seems everyone is on the same page that like this is not something that you would do. But what I want to do is switch to Miitopia to get started because there's a lot of things that I want to get done with that. Before we do that, though, I do need to like legitimately pee. So can I stand up and then like you just turn your camera to show me over there?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to show yourself, but you need to.
What does that mean?
Like when you're getting up, you're going to show yourself on the There's cameras everywhere in this house. But also, you need to be aware of your not wearing pants. So
I know, I have to be careful. Wait, the end of the Karen one story is that she paid the $8 and was miserable. You know what else she said that really pissed me off? When the man asked her to sign the package thing, she was like, "Oh, you want me to sign my life away?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like, what?" Yes, that's what you're doing right now. You're signing your life away.
Jesus. Okay, well, here we go. Let's listen to some jazzy tunes as Elias gets up and shows us struts his stuff. Yeah.
I can't see myself.
Yeah, the lighting is really bad, but yeah, it's okay. I think we can post it to the reference points. Because it's like, yeah. Oh, did you hear that, everybody? He just said, "I have a good photo." So me complaining about taking all the pictures is a moot point at this stage. Oh, Cheddar. Oh, he's going to be in there for a while because I don't know how many layers he has on, but I imagine this is a situation when you're like skiing all day and you're like, I'm just going to suck it up and not pee because I don't want to take off my warmer clothes or whatever, I forget what they're called. The leggings, the warming clothes, underwear, long johns, all of that. It's like I will just hold it and get a urinary tract infection before I'll go out and pee in the lodge, honestly. So, I mean, hopefully this song lasts long enough for this thermal wear. Thank you. Snow pants and long johns. Yeah. Listen, you guys you're filling it in for me. But hopefully this song lasts long enough because he's going to be in there for a while. And the fact that he's sitting here playing with his hair the whole time like this. I mean, I don't know what this is doing, like the gentle moving of the hair, what it's doing other than just filling some internal requirement that he has to do, what boxes he needs to check as he has the long hair. Kyle, people wear diapers to the concerts? Yeah, listen, Sam and Watson, I couldn't deal with it. When my hair gets semi-long, and I mean like, it's just like a little bit longer than this, it's annoying to me and I need to get it cut. It's so much work. Oh, that was faster than I expected. Are you like a professional? Oh, he's walking with his head high right now, like he's proud of himself.
Did you stop the music?
Yes.
Like right now you stopped it?
No, I stopped it when you came in.
Did I just break something?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, that wasn't like as long, but it was longer than just wearing non-dried clothes.
Yeah, I figured out a way. The one thing I don't understand is when on RuPaul's I need to get this hair out of my face. On RuPaul's Drag Race, when the queens have full tucks going on, I don't know how they handle peeing because, or maybe everyone else has a smaller bladder than I do, or a bigger bladder than I do, and therefore, like, it's not an issue. But I have a small bladder, and I would imagine that I would need to pee, and so yeah, I don't know how they would do it. You know,
Maybe because it's taped, they just go and it just sits in the tubes until they untape.
it sits in the tubes. What tubes?
Like from your bladder to the end.
From your bladder?
I mean, the thing that's the
What are you saying? You think it's taped to, like, it could be a vacuum sealed? That's what you're saying?
I think it's taped
not.
like
It
that.
is not. It
Yeah,
is not.
through the urethra.
Someone needs to go to Claire's and buy berets. Why do I need berets? The word you are looking for is urethra. Yes. I didn't know all bladders weren't created equal, said Brian. I mean, I don't know. Mine is tiny, is what I feel. I go to the bathroom all the time. So anyway, am I saying that right? Berets?
Yeah, berets.
What?
Wait, what did you?
A little beret, right?
Yeah, like a
Berets? What's a beret?
Oh, the beret is the French hat. The berets are the hair, the clippy things.
Yeah, I need one. Barrettes.
What you need is.
Do you know that I gave Chris before? I swear to God. I went into the pantry and I took out a chip clip as we were getting ready. And I said, can you please clip my hair together in the back? Because we don't have any barrettes, which apparently are a thing. And he was like, well, it's not working because it's too much hair. And I was like frustrated because all I wanted was to get this stupid hair out of my face. Not my stupid hair. I mean, I shouldn't say that because it's wonderful hair. But I don't know how, if you have long hair like this, it doesn't drive you insane, is what I feel. Yeah, and Pink Anna said my hair is up always for that reason. So
You need to do pigtails. I think pigtails are so sexy.
Sexy?
I love pigtails.
Sexy.
I think so. Like if you think of like when I don't know.
This is new information to me.
Not Margaret, because in Real Housewives, but I think that like Margaret's best
Margaret is sexy.
I don't think she's
from
sexy.
New York Housewives.
I don't
from
think
New Jersey
she's
Housewives.
no. I mean maybe, but like when she's wearing pigtails, I think it's just it's like a cute look.
It is cute, but I mean, sexy Christopher for me, like, I don't think it would work.
Okay, well,
Beach Please Mozzie redeemed Muskrat Love twice, Chris. So I can't move, so you need to be the one responsible for that. Do one now. Aww, Cheddar, you're so cute. I love you so much. And then we'll do another one later.
okay. So let's see. What we did is, on Sunday, we played a little bit of Miitopia. God, I hope this works.
Thanks, Fly Baby
Fly,
Tina, for following. Welcome to a dumpster fire of a stream. I'm just kidding. I think that it's a ton of fun.
Look at all of these animals we have.
We have a bunch of
live
cats.
on a farm.
I occasionally dress in drag. My name is actually really Elias, but I go by Alexandra the Gay when I'm in drag.
We have a perfect little family in this stream.
Yeah, I mean, the stream folks are where it's at. So we are going to switch to Miitopia. Now, listen, folks, we left off where we're picking up where we left off, I should say. And is it going to work?
Oh my God, it's working. Thank God.
All right. So listen, we need to pick the villagers. This is Philip the Wizard.
Wait, actually, Chrissy said a good thing.
What?
Should I start a raffle now? Because we have 3 more left.
Sure.
So, yeah, thank you, Chrissy. Listen, you guys keep us on track.
Okay, look. So the lovey-dovey couple, this is the thing. All of these people you see right now, these 8 of them, we're going to pick characters for. So the lovey-dovey couple is going to be Chris as what they identify as a man. So I'm going to select Chris. This was Chris's old me. He didn't feel happy about it, but it is what it is. What's happening, Chris?
I'm just pulling the Streamlabs over
Got it.
so that I'm going to kick off the raffle. Again, anybody who's just joining.
I just want to make sure we see.
Yeah, I will.
happening.
But anybody who's just joining, we're giving away in this raffle today is a homemade cheddar patch for our emote and a Muskrat Nation sticker. So we've given 2 of them away. We're going to give the third one away now. We'll start it. And it's on.
Off. Go, go, go. The other thing I wanted to mention is, I forgot. I'll think about it.
Couples.
Yeah, it wasn't related to this, but
my emote is, or my.
So what I will pick is the lovey-dovey couple woman, self-identified woman, and I will be that person. So here is Elias and here is Chris. And it says, Chris says he doesn't really know how he feels, but he does enjoy her company. And then for me, it says she has eyes for only him, but for how long?
Ooh, scandalous.
Ooh, full of scandal. Okay, now for the other people, we have decided we're going to pick the top. You'll see it's going to happen. We're going to pick the most popular people. And for the sassy child, we are going to pick Bowser Jr., right? Is that what we were saying?
Yeah.
And Bowser Jr., did I see him somewhere here? Just tell me when you see him. He was somewhere here. This music is cracking me up. And then, Garfield is showing up a lot of times. I think he was lower. Harry, oh my God. Burger King.
The Burger King looks really good.
Where is...
Oh, wait. Hang on. There's a... Heidi said, Elias, get your hands damp. Each time you touch your hair, you'll create more and more static. If you do it lightly... Just scrolled. With a little dampness, it'll stop the hair in your face. Yes, that's the second time I'm sending this.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Jody. Jody, do you know we looked on our page on Airstreamers and like the different panels that we have, and one of them is most gifted subs, and of course you are like literally the top of the top of the top. So thank you. Thank you so much, Jody. You don't have to do that, but thank you. We really appreciate it. Yeah, this is the one. So sassy Bowser.
Bowser Jr. is a sassy child who's oblivious to those around him. He's a typical brat. And his mom is going to be Bowsette, which, funny enough, can you tell the story of Bowsette, Chris?
I don't know the story of Bowsette.
With the thing in Mario, New Super Mario Brothers with the crown.
I don't think I know it. Do I?
Yeah, just take a look for her and see if you see her anywhere.
She had like predator teeth.
Yeah, it's like obvious when we see her. Bowsette as a character came about because do we have her here? Why am I unable to find Bowsette?
No, Mega Meg. Callie is going to be part of our group, so we can't make Callie part of this town because she's going to be part of our group later on.
Do you see her anywhere, Chris? Total predator teeth. If anyone sees anyone named Bowsette with predator teeth, like predator teeth as in like really funky, you know, we definitely... Oh, here she is.
Yeah,
like at Bowsette.
Oh, that's perfect.
She tries to keep her child in check, but her patience is wearing thin. So then we decided... So the family is Bowser Jr. and Bowsette. Bowsette, by the way, is someone who was from New Super Mario Brothers for the Switch. They gave a crown. If Toad got a crown from Princess Peach, she became Toadette. And the internet went crazy and decided that what if Bowser got this little crown, he would become Bowsette. And that's what this woman is. So who else, Chris? Dudley was, despite his flaws, the most level-headed character in town.
Dudley, I think,
Was Heathcliff. Garfield.
Garfield.
Here. So he's going to be the dubious mayor known as Garfield. And then Rudy looks down on others, don't blame him though, he had a hard life. Was that Jack Black?
Yeah. Which I don't know if you guys feel the same way I feel, but Jack Black is the most annoying person, second to Lena Dunham for me.
And then Largo, who is a self-proclaimed tour guide who doesn't really do a lot of guiding. Who was he? Do you remember?
Largo?
He was the tour guide.
I don't remember.
He doesn't do a lot of guiding.
Who was it?
I don't remember either. But we could pick whoever. It doesn't matter. No, not Tony Stark.
Maybe it was Tony Stark?
Grandpa? Shrek?
What's the other one that we have to get?
The last one is Clara, who is always in high spirits. Her smile is like a ray of sunshine.
Oh, that
and
was
what we chose was
Pancake.
Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah.
No, Jigglypuff. So here's the cheery granny. And then the last one we have to pick is Largo. And so who is Largo?
Who is Largo?
He's a self-proclaimed tour guide, but he does very little guiding.
Pringles?
Homer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Homer. That's who it was. Okay, so now that we have all of these characters, we are going to start the game.
Steve asked if there's any troll butts in this game. Who knows?
I mean, maybe. You never know. Okay, so here is the roles have been assigned. So take a look. We are in the town called Greenhorn. There's me and Chris, the lovey-dovey couple. There was Jack Black. This is Philip the Wizard. You see me?
And I mean, obviously, you don't even need to give him an introduction.
And I'm talking to Homer, and Homer says, Carefree Guide Homer, bit boring today. Huh? What's up with you? Oh my God, Homer. This game is a full-on fever dream.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Let's talk to Jigglypuff. She's always the cheery granny. Oh, joyous day. Isn't the weather just beautiful?
I have a dream that food is sold like this in stands, like in Beauty and the Beast, where you just go to the baker and get the baguettes, and then you go to the egg person and you get the eggs.
Look, this is Bowser Jr. He says, I'm a dragon. Roar. Oh, God. Bowser
I feel like
Jr.
we've lost something in the supermarket. Do you disagree?
I'm focusing on Bowsette, but I agree with you, Chris. Bowsette, look at her. Tell me that this person, look at her.
Oh, this is the lady who dropped off, who wanted the free shipping at UPS.
Calm down or you'll hurt yourself. She's yelling to Bowser Jr. This child has me at my wit's end. Oh, an adventurer. Please excuse me. My child has so much energy. It's hard for me to keep up. Look, this is me and Chris doing a little dance. Let's see what Chris says. The lovey-dovey couple, Chris and Elias. Can you even? What even is this? Jody said, wait till you meet the king of Miitopia. It gets weirder. You're so cute, Elias. No, you're cute, Chris.
Oh, my God.
Read yours.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
Shall I pinch you, T?
Yeah, exactly. Philip the Wizard is like, ugh.
Jack Black says, what? We don't see your type often. Oh, Jesus. What's the type? The Wizard? You here visiting or something? Yes. Huh, some kind of relaxation vacation, is it? Must be so nice for you. I'm so jealous. Look at Garfield as the mayor. What even is this game? Welcome, adventurer. I'm the mayor of this town. I take it you've spoken to all of our townsfolk. Yes, I have. Greenhorn's a nice town, but I'm the mayor, so I kind of have to say that. Huh? Okay, now this is where we have to pick. I think it's the villain, right? Are we committed to what we wanted to do?
Yeah.
We need to make that then.
Yeah.
Okay. We have an idea of who the villain is going to be.
Go to next.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Oh no, it's the Dark Lord. So this is the person who's like the villain, the person who steals all these people's faces. It's a wicked presence who rules monsters from the shadows. So choose a me to play the Dark Lord, and we are going to select, or no, we're going to create from scratch.
Yeah, let's create it together.
No,
folks.
we've never played this game on the Switch before. But do you know what we've thought about is who is a villain? Kara's hysterical. Kara made her Dark Lord Voldemort. Do you know who we're going to make as the Dark Lord? So, based off of my absolute disgust in this human being who has created a wealth of wonderful memories for so many folks and yet wants so many people to suffer because she doesn't agree with their own being of being trans, we are going to make the Dark Lord J.K. Rowling. So let us make her J.K.
Bella
Rowling.
Meg called it.
Yep. I
don't even really know what she looks like. She looks like Jodie Foster.
Yeah,
right?
she looks like Jodie Foster. Let's see if there's a lookalike we can start with. Maybe like... Actually, this one's not that bad. Or this one! That's kind of J.K. Rowling. We can do some work on that one, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, but I think she's way too happy. You need a snarl.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll edit it. So, like, the nose, I think, needs to change. I think she needs, like, that. Like, a regular...
Let's make the eyebrows, like, angled in, like, angry eyebrows. Like harsher. Yeah, that. And then angle them.
Oh, I get it.
Like we need a mad Jake. Like she just found out that
like this.
Yeah, she found out that she in fact is actually trans and was born a man biologically. And this is her reaction.
No
to
Dark Lord Trump. That's also a really good idea. But I think that he's just a really stupid person, whereas I think she's a really dangerous... Well, I mean, I think he's dangerous as well, too, but...
No, I think...
I just think that... What's going on back there? Gender... does she wear glasses? I don't think she does. So her hairstyle, I think this one kind of works. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Oh, look at how sexy, Chris.
I love it.
I am so turned on by that.
I think they're so cute.
No,
I think what you had.
If anyone has strong opinions about this, that's a Karen if I ever saw one. Yeah, definitely.
Bella Meg said she needs thin lips.
Okay, so then for eyes, I don't like these eyes. Anyone have an idea?
Chrissy's calling me out that I think everybody looks like Jodie Foster.
So I'm going to leave the screen up for just a sec. Everyone take a look and just start typing in like row and column and see if she looks like she just found out Harry Potter is gay with those angry eyebrows. Yes. Well, that is the goal here.
Along with any hole.
Oh,
are there things up? Yeah, you're on 2.
Well, I think these are considered the male eyes or something. I don't know.
What's a male eye?
I don't know. I don't know why it was defaulting to this.
Because look, there's like the Mimi from the Drew Carey show on the right.
This?
Yeah.
No, but that's not JK. Can you Google a picture of her, please, on your phone? Second up from the bottom third from the right. This one? Any hole is the goal. Look, we've taught our viewers well, Chris. You realize that? So she has like smaller eyes, right? Are these good eyes? Look at them.
She has makeup on though. Maybe down one.
This is the ones Heidi talked about.
Yeah, Heidi, if that's the one you picked, I agree with you.
Third in from bottom right. 1, 2, 3. This one. is what Bellameg is saying. What if we did this one and made this one? Oh no, that doesn't work.
No, I think she has more like teardrop shaped eyes, not
You're on a
like
different
almond
page
shaped
since I wrote.
eyes.
Oh, so then what Heidi is saying is this one bottom. This is what Heidi is saying.
Yeah, that could work. I think either that one or the one that I was on before.
Which was
That one.
this one.
Yeah.
That just seems too happy.
But that
to
seems
me.
too happy. I
think
agree.
it's this
I think
one.
that one's better.
Yeah, okay. Then the mouth, we need thin mouth.
Wait, no, make them smaller though.
The eyes.
Yeah, they need to be smaller and farther apart because the bridge of her nose is a little bit bigger. Yeah, now far apart.
Like there? Or there?
No, that's there.
Okay.
And maybe make her eyebrows farther apart too.
Okay, so her eyebrows we want to make farther apart and maybe a little down.
Yeah, that's that. Wait. Yep,
Like
there.
that.
That's good.
Okay. All right. And now her mouth. What do we think about her mouth? Yes, make her a frog. Like a teacher that would beat the shit out of you in school.
Oh my god. Can we, Elias?
This one? Is that good? Or
Maybe.
this one?
Yeah, just play around with some of them. I'm gonna tell the story that I told you just recently.
I think it's this. This is to me. Look how angry she is at the fact that trans people exist.
Yeah, but what about like the hyper frown on the right up one? Go right, that one. What other options are there?
This is it. This is all of them.
So I was just telling Elias this story, and I can't believe that I've never told it to him before. But we were talking about teachers, and I was saying I don't remember any of my former teachers, like in elementary school. And Elias was saying, oh, I can name all of them. And I'm like, the only one that I can remember is my second grade teacher. And the reason why I can remember her is because she was my mom's 6th grade teacher. So
ancient. Is this,
my mom had
this good?
Yeah, I think that's good. But like we need to edit more, I think.
What else?
Oh, who won the raffle? We didn't stop it.
Well, no, it would have stopped.
No, I didn't pick a winner.
Who won it? Did you do it, or are you waiting for me to finish?
No, I'm going to wait for you to just finish the name.
Okay, so J.K. Rowling, that is her name. Is that good? What else is there?
No, I think the makeup
her body
and stuff
type.
we need to change. Like, we need to change.
Oh, it's so funny. How do I do that? Is it face? Oh, yeah, it's this.
Like, yeah, she probably needs
Like this
some
one?
kind of flush in her face because she's pissed that,
Like this.
yeah,
That's
like
like a-
she's,
Or that one?
no, I think like the cheeks,
This one?
yeah.
And then
All
do
right,
we
I'm going to
want-
pick the third winner.
Okay. Go for it. Abishi, you are the
Abishi,
third
you
winner of
are
the night. Congratulations.
The third winner,
So
Abishi.
please, if anyone who is winning anything, either message on Discord, like a private message with your info, or email the real airstreamers at gmail.com so that you can get your prize. Congratulations.
Abishi, take good care of the cheddar patch that I made and the Muskrat Nation sticker that I didn't make.
Also, I'm just looking at the stats here. We are 3 followers away from 300 followers. So if anyone knows anyone who would follow us, go for it. So is this it, Chris? But then we'll have the secondary.
Wait, what color are her eyes?
Yeah, but we'll have.
They're like blue, I think. Oh, wait. Or is she one of those people who has blue and a green eye?
Well, we can't do that. So blue.
No, she has blue eyes.
Yeah, okay. So look, I'm going to hit done, and then we're going to be able to modify it even further, I think, in... oh my god, that's her. That's not as dramatic as I thought, but I guess it's fine.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah. Well, whatever. Her name is J.K. Rowling. Abichi said, I think I can get you a follow. Sweet. A hairy mole or mustache. Look, the Dark Lord. Oh my god, I need to take a picture of this. The Dark Lord J.K. Rowling. Would you have ever imagined that this is the world that we live in right now? That this is what we've created? Literally the Dark Lord.
Ironic.
J.K. Rowling. I am the Dark Lord J.K. Rowling. I've come to wreak havoc and terror on this miserable little world. Yeah. And I'm starting with you people of Greenhorn. Oh, Garfield's pissed. Time to taste true fear. Say goodbye to your faces. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Oh my god.
Bowsette is losing it.
Oh, I look so sad. Jack Black. This music is so dramatic. Oh my god, look at the faces. This is so funny.
This music sounds like Pasta Doble music.
Yeah, it does. Totally.
Why didn't?
Oh, not everyone lost their face.
Yeah, because Bowsette, J.K. Rowling didn't want the face.
Those who've been spared. Oh, Philip the Wizard spared. Take a nice long look at your poor little friends and despair. So long, says J.K. Rowling.
What if we made them?
Yeah, this is a fever dream.
If we had known, we could have made the people who J.K. Rowling didn't choose trans, and then it would play into the storyline.
Yeah, totally. Eliza's pretty.
Oh,
face.
actually, you
all
are.
seeing
No,
this?
wait, you are trans in this.
Yep, I am
and
trans in
Bowser or J.K. Rowling literally took your face.
This is really, really funny. She can't even whisper sweet nothings.
Oh my god, how am I going to sleep tonight?
I will whisper sweet nothings to you. It's fine. Bowsette, what happened to your kid? Bowser Jr., my poor baby. Don't panic, don't panic. I think you should panic, Bowsette. Oh my god, look at her face. Please help Bowser Jr. Sure, yeah, whatever.
You almost selected no.
No, you know that's a thing of mine. Whenever there's a choice, I always move the cursor because I want to see which one I think I'm highlighted on. You know what I mean? To confirm.
I just slam buttons.
It's our family's good luck charm. We got an antique charm from Bowsette. I fear the Dark Lord still lurks nearby. Could you maybe take a look around outside town? Sure, we accepted the mother's request.
The mother.
Oh my god, these people. I mean, this is rated M for mature right
yeah,
now.
I was wondering, what is this game rated? It's very creepy.
100%. Cheery granny. Okay, so now how do I go outside town? Garfield. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, here we go.
Did we beat it?
Oh my god, no. If Jody played all day yesterday, here's J.K. Rowling.
Alana.
Is someone trying to be the big hero? Give Bowser Jr.'s face back. Oh, this old thing? Oh, that's so mean, but you'll have to earn it? Oh, so he's going to put the faces of the people we created, look,
In the
on
enemies?
monsters. Wow. This is bizarre. Every person I've seen stream this game used the Kronk voice as the voice from the charm. I don't know what that means.
What is the Kronk voice?
From Emperor's New Groove. Oh, this here. And a voice is coming from it. Philip, can you hear me? Yeah, I think so. It does seem like you're hearing me. What good fortune this is. Now, you may not believe this, but I'm kind of a guardian spirit. Please just hear me out. This is so weird. It seems you're in a bit of trouble.
How much wine did you give me, Elias?
I mean, we barely had a glass. I bestoweth upon thee the awesome power of the guardian. Herg! I mean, this is a fever dream.
Yeah, I'm like entranced.
I've learned about jobs. Oh, we have to select a job. Oh, this is like a little bit like Final Fantasy. Jobs determine your role in battle. Some are tailored more towards fighting, while others are better suited to healing. Your weapons and the types of clothes you can wear are determined by your job. You can, however, fully customize your looks and clothes later. Have fun. I think we need to be the mage. What?
Do you guys know I just turned to my phone and this scared the crap out of me?
What is it? What happened?
It's J.K. Rowling
Oh my
just sitting there creeping.
This is a full fever dream, but we have to make him a mage, right? Like that's a wizard.
Yeah.
This is literally Philip the Wizard. Deals stupendous damage, blasting away enemies with magical might. Oh my god, literally, folks, this is Philip the Wizard. I'm calling it now, and I'm letting you know there will be a 6th giveaway, and it will be a screenshot of Philip the Wizard right here.
Oh, this is a good screenshot.
Yeah, I just
Wait.
did it. I did it.
Maybe right there?
Yeah, I could do that. This is just what you need to deal with the Dark Lord's fiends. Now fight. Oh,
after
Philip.
After the text goes away, take one.
Well, I'm going to crop it anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, right here? Oh, my God.
I have 1 million. Oh, my God. I'm fighting as Philip the Wizard. Are you all seeing this? Philip the Wizard is fighting Mini Bowser Jr. Slime.
This community made this happen.
Literally. Look, I'm going to attack. How am I attacking? What's going to happen?
Attack with the wand thing.
That's a good screenshot, too. Why don't I have any skills or magic yet? I guess I have to, like, kill it first and then gain a level.
Philip the Wizard in training.
But, like, I'm sort of dying. Am I going to beat it? By the way, folks, if you've never played an RPG, this might seem very unfamiliar to you, but this is like literally an RPG.
Brian said he awaits Philip the Wizard NFT.
Look, so I've just saved Bowser Jr.'s face. I've rescued Bowser Jr. Philip wins. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, man, I missed it. Okay, sure. Next. Now what? Oh, I just got a slime jelly. Oh my god, look at that screenshot. I'm just taking all the screenshots. Excellent work, young Philip. Now that child should be safe. Things are looking up. Time to make your way back to town. Okay, sure, got it, Mr. Who was it?
So wait, you just had to like destroy a slime and now you're just done and you're like, okay.
Like, well, that's one. Think about how many people were missing.
Like 3?
Yeah, so I'm sure it'll be more.
So you
This is all very preliminary. You know?
Oh, back on the face.
Right back. There we go, Bowser Jr. You are back and all is well in the world. Now you can terrorize the village of Greenhorn again.
No, Bowsette needs to calm her horses.
I was thinking horses too. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Oh, her mustache. Do you see it?
How many pupils does she have?
Thank you, kind traveler. Please take this gift as a mother's appreciation. What is it? Oh, she gave us 200 gold. I have no concept of that. Is that like...
Steve, listen, we spend money on games so you don't have to.
Wonderful, just wonderful. Now then, Philip, my child, I have another task for you. You have seen the deeds of Dark Lord J.K. Rowling. I can't. I need to just... I'm screenshotting everything. He's made...
That is a really good screenshot. That I think should be you should crop it so that it has that text and then it has Philip the Wizard under it. I think it really encapsulates a lot.
If that's the case, let's just visualize that here. We're talking about making that. Have you seen the dark?
Yeah, that I think needs to be the
Yes,
giveaway.
you're right, Chris.
That really encapsulates a lot.
Okay, we're gonna have that as a giveaway at the that'll be the last giveaway. All right, he's made quite the mess, and so I commissioned you.
Wait, how many giveaways have we done? Because we are
3.
Yeah, we still need to do Can Chris Get It because we didn't do it the last time.
Yeah, so why don't you start another giveaway now?
Okay, so
Defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save the world. Is that another screenshot?
I don't know. I'm like torn. How many? We've given away 3, right?
Your new power should help you contend with J.K. Rowling. Now, Mage Phillip.
Elias.
Go for it, defeat the Dark Lord. We gave away 3. I expect great things from you. Ho ho. That's meme worthy, said Kara.
All right, we're gonna kick off in celebration of defeating the Dark Lord.
Another giveaway.
Our 4th giveaway of the day.
Chris, do you mind pouring me some wine, please, husband?
And it is off.
Go, go, go.
So this is, again, for the 4th Cheddar Patch and Muskrat Nation sticker. This is a custom Cheddar Patch Muskrat Nation sticker.
By the way, I decided that tonight I was going to go and drag because this game has all the makeup stuff and the wigs, and I felt like it was very appropriate. Oh, Granny. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's where Granny's face is. You see it, Chris?
Hang on, I can't look.
Look, so I talked to Granny and her face is all the way over here.
In the chest?
No, below the chest. So I'm not able to do anything with her. Oh
Yeah,
my God, this
you
is
know
like a
why?
full-fledged game.
Because
Look where Homer's face is.
food markets like that are dead, and now we all shop at supermarkets.
Look, do you see Homer's face is nearer than Granny's face. So I'm going to talk to all the faceless people. Oh, where's my face at? Eliza's pretty face, says Chris. Now she can't even whisper sweet nothings. That's all that you want for me?
I mean, literally, it's all I want.
Is for me to whisper sweet nothings. Oh God!
And
Jack
do you know
Black.
all that you want from me?
I don't know. What do I want from you?
Embroidery.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously. Garfield, what do you have to say? Green Horse used to be so peaceful. I must inform the king at once. Adventure, I'm at a loss for what to do here. Okay, so now what? Do I just move along?
3 minutes
Choose a
left
me
in the
to
raffle,
play-
folks.
Wait, which me will you change? Wait, what is the question here? Anyone who's following, who's been playing this game, what's happening here? Who are these people?
Maria. I love Maria. Don't change Maria.
Like Mario Maria?
Yeah, look at her. She's fabulous.
It said, which me are you going to change? But like, are these going to be our people? Flavio? Askel? Oh my God, imagine we did a whole...
Ask Jody. Jody knows this game. Jody basically programmed this game.
Do you remember right at this point, who are these people? Like, is this where we're going to be using Callie and Baby Giada and...
Kara said that there are more NPCs. You don't have to change them.
Okay. And Snaps is a camera. They'll take your pick all
Maria's
day.
for amiibo. Flavio gives you food.
Maria's for an amiibo. Okay, well, I'm fine with all of them.
I kind of like all of them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep them. All right, so now what? Let's move along, Philip the Wizard. I left them as is, said Jody. Change Carrie. Steve, I think we could still change her. Oh my God, this right in my face.
You need to listen to...
Onward, must get stronger.
You need to listen
look, Chris,
to...
just so you know how the gameplay works, I'm doing nothing, and they move forward, and then randomly battles will happen.
Like, you need to listen to Heidi and just have a bowl of water so that you can dip your hands in it whenever you do this, so that you're not...
Okay, so are you going to go get me a bowl of water?
No, I'm not getting you anything.
First stubborn quirk, patience. What does that mean? I am patient or like I don't have patience?
No, you just got kicked in the face by a butterfly.
Yeah, but I halved my damage is the point. Oh my god, this game is like super fun. I totally get what's going on. Oh, I got a face. Whose face is that?
It's the butterfly's face.
Those faces just fly right off of defeated monsters. What is this, Canada? Whoever owned that face has you to thank for freeing it. Just like with that sassy youngster
There's
you helped earlier.
30 seconds left in the giveaway for the patch and the Muskrat Nation sticker. So, folks, if you want, say exclamation raffle in the chat.
Put another way, defeating monsters helps people get their faces back. So keep defeating monsters and help as many people as you can. Can you do that for me, Philip? I can do anything you want for you, Mr. Voice. What a breeze. Oh, I gained another level.
Oh my god, what are they
Philip
just
gained
giving
a
them
level.
away?
Look, hit points up, attack up, magic points up, and speed up. And I learned fire. Toast a single enemy with a mystic fire.
Okay,
And I got 5 gold. Oh my god.
I am more excited about the patches that I'm going to give away that are homemade patches from the Cheddar emotes and the Muskrat Nation sticker.
Wait, look at Steve's comment. Can I redeem go get a bowl of water with my Twitch points?
All right, I'm going to choose the winner of...
Wait, after this battle, Chris.
Okay. Fight
Wait,
your
I can't
butterflies.
fight these things. Looks like you're having a tough time there, champ. But don't worry, help is coming. Budo, Buddy? Oh my god. Oh, this is now our second person.
Oh, okay. This is important. So,
Okay, why
listen,
don't we-
before this...
No, why don't we do go to cameras only? I'll go to home screen, go to cameras only, give away the thing, and then we'll do the game.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We're giving these away. We'll mail them to you. You just have to email us your address to therealairstreamers@gmail.com.
Or if you're on Discord, just message me and I will get it to you. Kara, that's a great point. I will do that. I will make this next person cleric.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pick the winner.
Here we go.
We have one more giveaway tonight
No.
for the patches.
Yeah,
We've
2
given
more
away 4
giveaways.
patches. We're going to give away a 5th patch. And then we're also going to give away the Polaroid print of Philip the Wizard signed by us and a Muskrat Nation sticker. All right, I'm picking.
Jody!
Jody!
You won one.
Oh, that is the universe telling us something.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
I'm
Jody,
so
you
happy
won
that
this
Jody,
patch.
You won the patch.
And the Muskrat Nation logo and sticker. You are fantastic. Super, super, super cool. Congratulations, Jody.
Okay, so we have who? Alana, Abishi.
Oh, shoot. I've not been writing this down. Yeah, it's Alana, then Abishi. Abishi, who are both on Discord, and 3 is...
No,
who was
this
3?
This is the 4th one.
Yeah, who was 3?
Jody is the 4th one.
Does anyone remember who 3 was?
I mean, we can go back and watch, but this is your single job, Elias.
No, it's not. My job is to look glamorous. And listen, do you see this face here? Do you see? I've beaten my face, which I understood for the first time tonight what that means. I was literally beating my face with the little spongy thing. Mega Meg.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
How could we forget?
Okay, got that. And then we have 5 and then 6. So 6 will be the last giveaway. This is... No,
Okay.
that wasn't 3, Sandy. That was 4. Abishi was 3.
Listen,
and-
Elias, I'm going to just...
Yeah, it was Mega Meg.
I'm going to throw a little shade, and I'm going to say that the bigger prize is my patch, and so I'm going to save that one for the end, and you can give away the Polaroid.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
What?
I'm surprised that you were as agreeable to that.
No, I'm very flexible, and I think that your work is very, very unique, and I think it's super cool. So you've done a fantastic job.
Aw.
Okay,
Continue to tell me sweet nothings in my ear.
we need to now decide who this next person is going to be. It is either Baby Giada, Callie, or who? Why? What do I keep?
Can you start a quick poll on it, maybe, who we should make?
Yeah, but who is the 4th person?
Baby Giada, Callie, and Molly McCox.
Molly McCox. Okay, so we're going to start a poll, and we're going to ask you all who we will make next. So let me get that going.
What was that?
This drink. Oh my god. All right. Oh. So, who are the four?
Molly McCox,
Yeah.
Baby Giada, and Callie.
Baby Giada and then who? We'll do 2 minutes.
Yeah, because we need to move things along because we still have 2 giveaways and Can Chris Get It, which we didn't do the last time.
Okay, there's a poll going on right now. The muskrat cam is frozen. Look at my shoe. Oh,
Yeah.
Cheddar's not having that.
Yeah, the muskrat
Elvis said,
cam
"Oh,
is
the
frozen.
drama, Elias." Of course. I just wish this one hair right here would go away. Oh wait, I think I got it. All right, so listen, folks. There is a thing going.
I
poll.
hate that muskrat cam in the front. We need to just get a new camera for that because
I
it
agree.
always freezes.
It's garbage, and like it's also not worth the amount of money that it is what I feel.
They've replaced
Tara,
it once already.
Do you know that when, as you said, Cheddar's barely moving, Cheddar yawned just now? Heidi said, by the way, don't use a bowl of water. I'd say use a damp washcloth and touch it and then the air.
The hair.
What? Oh, the hair. I'm like, I thought it like dip it, touch it, and then touch the air. I'm like, okay.
God. Raisin.
Make 2 sexy ponytails.
Yeah, there you go. Sandy Cat knows where it's at.
Look. Can I do this? It's the problem of really the face. Like, they get stuck to my makeup. They get stuck to my... Look, that's not that bad.
All right, where's the poll at?
The poll is probably like 10 seconds or so left. And then we're going to make whoever is picked between those 3. I kind of have a hope of who it is. Do you have a hope? Steve, this is totally a full-fledged RPG. I just remembered you said that.
Holy cow.
So 91% of you said Callie. Now, folks, just so you understand, 0% of you said Molly McCox. However, out of a very lengthy 8 grouping, 8 polls later, Molly McCox got picked. So, like, do you want her or not? You know? But 91% of you said Callie, which means now we have to...
Okay, listen, I'm going to give a little bit of direction on this.
Should we do a lookalike?
Yeah, we can start.
This one is what I think. Or this one right here.
I think either that one or left 2 in from the bottom.
This one?
Yeah. Either that one or the one that you had
I think this
highlighted.
one.
Okay.
And I think a couple of things need to happen immediately.
She needs to be yelling. Like, go to
but-
the mouth. That's the most important thing.
Wait, the body is that she's very little and like she's like this. This is her.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
All right, so that's her. And then for her mouth, she needs to be yelling. I don't think there's a yelling one. This?
No, go down. There must be more.
I also... Could you try using your headphones to keep the hair off of your face? No, it's like wisps. It's like one strand of hair.
Maybe
one?
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I think that's pretty much what Callie looked like, to be honest.
That is really close, actually.
Even the coloring of it. Maybe...
Let's look at the hair.
Actually, yeah, that. I think she was darker haired.
And let's look at the hair types.
That's a good idea. So
Maybe like
no.
maybe
Yeah, maybe.
no. Go down. Maybe it's a little bit more like go up, like a little more unkempt. Go down. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one or the one to the right of that.
No, I think this
that
one. Yeah. Good job.
Definitely.
Chris. But everything else I think is like pretty sufficient. And this is Callie.
Oh, this is perfectly Kelly.
Wait, excuse me.
I feel like we've recreated her.
Is her favorite color
Pink.
pink, right?
Yeah, she was wearing pink.
Oh my god, this is Callie. I can't
This
even
is
say that.
literally her. Callie, come say goodbye to Cole.
Oh my god, look at her. This is literally what Callie looked like. And is she kind, energetic, laid back, cool, airheaded, stubborn, or cautious? Energetic times
for sure.
a million. Pick a job for Callie. I want to say she's a cleric because I think Kara told us that we need a cleric. So
or a pop star.
Yeah, but I think cleric heals. And I think we might need that.
Yeah, but what? I mean,
Kara literally said we need to make sure to have a cleric. Do you want to do pop star?
what? Who else do we have? I feel like
Baby
maybe
Giada and...
Okay, Baby Giada's got to be a chef.
Yeah.
And Molly McCox
is either then a pop star, a thief, a warrior, or a cleric. And to be honest, I think she's a warrior.
Okay, yeah, we can make her a cleric. Maybe she just hasn't grown into her cleric state yet.
It's the go-to support role. It tends to the party's injuries with divine magic. What does a pop star do? It inspires the party with boundless energy and magic of song. No, that's not what she did. She didn't heal either, but...
Well, I mean, she did with the song, like she was like a siren.
Charlie said pop star or cleric are great, and Kara said Kara said pop star or cleric are great, and Charlie said pop star.
I think
Meg said she would be a warrior. Jody said she could be a thief. Oh my god!
Elias, I'm not lying. I'm feeling very much pop star vibes.
All right, I'm okay with that. There's been more pop stars than anything, so I'm gonna say pop star.
Listen, if we don't beat the game, then we just put in the cheat codes.
Name and phase, personality, job. We did all that. Confirm. Oh my god, this is literally Callie right now. I can't even stand it.
Yeah, how did you get here? Because you rode the skateboard down the gravelly road. That's how you got here.
Philip the Wizard and Callie together. I am literally dead right now. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my god, now we're gonna fight with both of them. Oh my goodness. Rockmoth A and Rockmoth B. Ooh, I have fire now. I'm gonna try it. So fire uses magic points. I only have 10 magic points, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I'm just curious. New skill, fire, do it, Philip the Wizard. Whoa! Oh my god, he killed that in one shot. Callie's turn with her microphone. Wait, why did I not control?
Because Callie does what she wants.
Callie, it seems your support people only, you only control Philip.
Listen, we knew this, Elias. Callie's going to do what she wants. If she wants to ride down the gravelly hill in a skateboard, she's gonna do it.
Callie did. Oh my god, I cannot even. Could you imagine if she's at the campsite this weekend? I literally would lose my mind.
Oh my god, we need to call Verizon. What are we doing?
We're busy being Twitch streamers right now.
I need to book an appointment with you to go to Verizon.
So off to save the world. Can I join you? Yeah, of course you can join us, Callie. Nice to meet you. Callie joined your party. Chris, are you even aware of what's happening here?
There's a lunar eclipse tonight?
You can turn on and off auto battling in the menu. I think I'm fine with auto battling for now, but until I decide I'm not, I'm going to just keep it on. You and Callie should get to know each other as you journey. The deeper your friendship, the more powerful you will become. Bon voyage. Ho ho.
Can you, while this is going, print your thing and then we can run
that means I need to get up. Can you get up?
Yeah, I need to pee, and there's no pee music for me, but...
there's something on the ground? A banana.
Where is
Callie
it?
got 1 HP banana. Chris, where is that? Maybe it's in there or in there. Well, we don't need to print it right now, though, do we?
Well, I think we should show it.
Yeah. Wait, Philip. Callie took out an HP banana. Want half? They ate. Christopher, me and you just ate a banana, half a banana with Callie. In the back pouch. This is really funny. Thanks. Okay, listen, while Chris is going to pee, I'm going to send this photo to myself. And I think I've decided that you have seen the deeds of Dark Lord. Which one do we want? Defeat the vile Dark Lord? You have seen. All right, so listen, folks. Which photo is the one? This one says, you have seen the deeds of Dark Lord J.K. Rowling, or defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save this world. I think it's this one, to be honest. I'm making the decision, and this is the one that we're going to make as the giveaway. So let me do this right now. This is really, really, really funny. Callie is like 6. Yeah. Callie puts those phallic, I can't even speak. Phallic bananas right in her mouth. Callie and Philip the Wizard are a dream team. 100%. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to download and print this photo. I'm so excited. Yeah, I agree too. Jesus. Why is this not going? Oriole, I hear you. It is not working. Why is it not working? Wait, I think I need to do this again. Look, I'm pulling hair from me. Chris is gonna be pissed.
Print it?
No, I'm just waiting for it to like go. I don't know why it's not going. Look. Ah, there we go. I'm doing the one that says defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save this world. Because I just think that that's super dramatic. You know?
Yeah. I mean, because that's what the stream is all about.
Well, I think that it's perfectly like...
Dramatic.
Yeah, like I think that J.K. Rowling is a really awful human, and I think it's time that we canceled her. So, look, Chris. This is what I'm going to do. Look. Is that perfect? Show that to the camera.
Oh my God. You guys need this. Look at this. It's hard to focus.
Honestly, Jody Alexandra sheds more. For sure.
Is it focused?
Yeah, and what it says there is defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save this world. I'm literally dead. This is the cutest and funniest photo. It literally... Oh, should I write Philip the Wizard on it? I didn't realize I could do that.
I think you should. Let me see.
Hold on. This is really funny.
Wait, Bellameg, is that a thing? Like that
What?
hair, long hair causes problems in vacuum cleaners? Yeah, I think. What's the font though?
You can choose something different. I used to have chin length hair now, and it's past my shoulders, and I'm haunted by it. Listen, if this was my real hair, I don't imagine that it would do what I'm feeling, which right now is like one strand of hair is just in front of my face and like tickling me. Is that what you're all feeling?
Here, yeah, send it to the printer. It's good.
Good? Oh my God. I'm obsessed with this photo.
Lexi,
It says,
don't challenge me. Lexi's saying, could I embroider the photo?
defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save this world. Philip the Wizard. And we even put the name Philip the Wizard on there. I'm literally dead right now. This is so cute.
So what do you think? Should we run the giveaway for that now?
Yeah,
and then can Chris get it? And then we'll end the stream with...
Well, let me just see. Like, I need to save. I don't know what's happening in the game. So let's just see what's going on.
Wait, before you do that, let me just kick off the...
Yeah, kick that off. Do the giveaway. If you want to change it, the text of it. Oh, wait, you created a new one? While you're doing that, I'm just going to go and continue to play Miitopia. Oh, that is a creepy, creepy thing. The goblin? I'm going to use fire on the goblin because that is weird. I don't like it. Yeah, take that. What is the gift of divine power? Magic point sprinkled, power awakened. Sprinkle this mysterious powder to restore magic points. Without magic points, your skills in magic won't be of much use to you. You'll need to watch your magic point gauge to win your battles. Make sure to refill using magic point sprinkles before you run out.
Hang on, Elias. Philip the Wizard is live, and you can enter the raffle now.
Oh, I keep doing it. I see. All right. What is happening? This game is so bizarro world. Wait, how do I like attack? Oh, there we go. Fire. There we go.
Oh my God.
This is the Philip the Wizard one, right?
Yeah. Cheddar it's so funny because the muskrat cam is frozen and Cheddar is just staring up at the camera on the ceiling cat's cam.
Chris, we just got a goblin ham. Just FYI. What does ham remind you of?
Listen, Obishi, if you win this one too, it's the Streamlab gods that have chosen it. So it is okay.
Going forward, though, I think we were going to put a thing out there, like a disclaimer, that it's one win a night. Right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No,
did
that's
we discuss
not true.
that?
No. I think it's whatever statistics says wins.
So like that yellow, that water stream that comes out?
Yeah, listen, if we're not, it's not like we're choosing the random number now. We're not influencing it. It's literally a random draw. So I feel like if you're lucky enough, like you guys, Sue is the luckiest person we know. Sue would win all the raffles if she entered them.
Yeah.
So if you happen to be a Sue type person where you win all the raffles, it's okay.
So look, I think we found an inn. I think this is where we can save. This is a perfect spot to end Miitopia. This is a really fun game, Chris. There's a lot going on in it. It's time for the two of you to pick a room. Uh-oh. When two characters share a room, their relationship will naturally grow.
Yeah, Abishi, don't feel bad about trying. You should try. Listen, you do you.
The closer two characters are, the more they'll help each other out in battle. So pop them into a room together and watch how they'll get along. Okay. Pick rooms for these adventures to stay in. So, Chris, look. Which room do you want? This one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want a top floor corner office because we want a nice view.
Did they just...
Wait, what?
I don't know what happened.
What was the heart that creeps me out?
Save and quit. I think it's their relationship, not their like physical intimacy.
Okay, that's good.
You know, so I'm gonna save and quit. This is an odd way to talk about the birds and the bees. Okay, that is for tonight. Now that we've established enough of Miitopia, what I'm hoping is that by the time Thursday rolls around, we can get further on in the game and continue to do what we're doing, which is fun.
Elias, I am very much distracted by the cheddar giveaways that I feel like I haven't paid attention much to the game.
It's fine. I'll explain it to you. And if anything, we can play a little bit of it on our own before we resume again on Thursday.
So we have another minute left.
Oh my God, Chris, take a look at this photo. This is so cute.
Oh my God, it's really good.
This photo is the culmination of 37 episodes of the show.
I have to show it to you guys.
No!
Wait, can I?
Can I see it once more?
You show it.
Whoops. I just want to see if it's good or we should print it again. No, I think it's perfect.
No, it's really good.
The camera's not going to pick up on this, but listen, 37 episodes of this show later, we have come to the realization that J.K. Rowling is an awful human who happened to write a really nice story, but has and definitely improved a lot of young folks' lives, but is now doing the exact opposite of that and ruining their lives by being anti-trans, right? So there's that. We also birthed Philip the Wizard, and by we, I mean Chris, birthed
and
Philip
Brian.
the Wizard, and Brian, and whoever came up with this Can Chris Get It, which I think was Bella.
Bella.
So there's a whole lot of connection going on here, which leads us to this game called Miitopia and our creation of Philip the Wizard and the line that says, defeat the vile J.K. Rowling and save the world. And then at the bottom it says Philip the Wizard. So you can't really see it because of the lighting, but
it's so perfect.
Up here it says, defeat the vile J.K. Rowling. And down here it says Philip the Wizard, and then there's Philip the Wizard.
It
is remarkable.
Bella, I love that. It does take a village. Honestly, this is like, as much as this is us sitting here on camera for 2 hours, 3 times a week, it's all y'all out there who are interacting with us that make this channel fun.
1,000,000%.
Right?
And then even in the Discord when we're all talking and like random stuff is going on and we're all supporting each other and we're all very happy. This is like a really good experience. So I'm very happy and thankful for all of you. So, all right, we are going to announce the fifth winner, which is not the final winner. The final winner will receive a cheddar emote patch. This one is for the Philip the Wizard Polaroid.
Are you ready?
Let us see.
Do you want to pick this one?
It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm like basically stuck in how I'm standing. Christy-ish, you won the Philip the Wizard Polaroid. Congratulations.
Christy-ish, send us Christy-ish. I think we have your info, but send it to us again.
Yeah, just send it anyway, just to make sure we have it.
The realairstreamers@gmail.com.
Or if you're on Discord, just message one of us and we'll get it. So the fifth winner.
Yeah, I was going to just call you out to write it in the book because that's your one job.
Literally my one job.
Okay, so are we going to Can Chris Get It? Because we skipped the last time.
Yeah. We need to do this. By the way, this Can Chris Get It was from Saturday night. And we never got to it because of the like full on shit show that was Saturday's stream. And so I left
devastated, literally devastated.
I didn't. Kara just joined the Discord server. I just saw. That's so sweet. I did not change it from Saturday. Oh my God, look at me. I'm just looking at myself for the first time.
Yeah, guys, we normally look at ourselves on much smaller screens and then with way lower brightness. So I'm like squinting to see myself.
Chris, I think I look kind of good.
Yeah, you look great tonight. Good job, Elias.
Wow.
Alexandra.
I mean, look, if I ended up shaving and did like a proper situation down here, this could be a really cool look.
I struggle so much because I think you're so sexy with a beard.
Well, thank you. I agree too. But I just think.
Let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you look probably better in drag without a beard. But I just don't want to wait for you to grow the beard back. And that's me being selfish.
Well, thank you, I guess. I don't know how to take that. Miss Lana said, will Chris get it? Listen, so look, I'm practicing and I think that I'm improving, but when I feel like I'm ready to like reveal myself, I will shave once and do the whole thing. That will happen. But right now, when I continue to practice, I will just do what this is. Which is really like Conchita Wurst. I don't know if any of you have ever seen Eurovision.
Can you sing like Conchita?
What was the song?
Phoenix. Rise of the Phoenix.
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
I do. It was like, I mean, it's Eurovision.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to do a Can Chris Get It? Why don't we start the final giveaway now?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so while you guys are tuned in, if this is literally I feel like this is the chance. This is the moment.
So I'm writing in that Polaroid is Christy-ish, and then everyone else gets the cheddar emote. The rules are of this, before we start, thank you, Bella and Mazi. The rules are that when I start this whole Can Chris Get It experience, no one except Chris is allowed to guess who I'm asking for him to identify. All of the characters and or actors should only be said by Chris until the time is over, and then we can all discuss it. All right? So, no, we haven't started the raffle yet, did we?
No, Kathy, Charlie, we didn't start it. Dixie, we didn't start it yet. What we're going to give away in our last raffle is the last cheddar patch.
Meepo has a great point.
And that's a good idea. And a Muskrat Nation sticker.
Meepo, I agree. That's a good point, and I'm going to write that in the book.
So listen, folks, you guys are starting in your entries in the raffle before they've actually kicked off. So I'm going to start it off in like 5 seconds. Let me start it, and then starting with who?
Kathy,
with Kathy, Charlie, Dixie, Brian, all of you guys need to enter again once you get the notification that we started the raffle. Okay, here it goes.
Okay, so all of you who just did the raffle, do it again right now. Go, go, go. And while you're doing that,
listen.
I continue to play with my luxurious hair, I will tell you about tonight's Can Chris Get It? So, this Can Chris Get It came from last Saturday, and I can't remember why I chose it, but when I saw it today, it reminded me. I want Chris to identify either the actors' names or the character names of the following folks. Are you ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
So you're going to switch to it, and here we go.
Oh, my God.
Tell me, Chris, who either the character names are or the actor names.
I know a lot of these. Elias, I grew up on this show.
I know. That's why I picked it for you, because on Saturday I felt like you needed like a pick-me-up, and then shit hit the fan.
Okay, Bob Saget in the middle. What was his name was something he liked to clean. I feel like I related to Bob Saget in this show. Like everything needed to be clean and vacuumed and like taken care of, and he was that like person who led the household.
But who says that they felt like they identified with Bob Saget?
Listen, everybody needs to have a Bob Saget in the house.
You really don't remember what his name is?
Otherwise, you're going to live in a pigsty.
You don't remember what his name is?
Can you give me a hint?
When you sit out,
Kara, you've never watched this show?
Oh my God.
Cut it out.
Grew up.
No.
Yeah, Steve, whatever happened to predictability? Chris, his last name, when you sit outside in the sun to get...
Danny Tanner.
There you go. Good job.
Mossy can't get the theme song stuck out of her head. It is literally in my head right now.
Alana said that you... Oh, Meepo, that's sweet of you to donate
thank you.
Sub.
Meepo, you're so wonderful.
Okay, so next.
Okay,
Give me one other one.
John Stamos
Milkman
in
the
the
Paperboy.
upper by the one who went to jail.
Yes.
Jessica. What was her name? Aunt Jessie.
No.
No, he was Jesse.
His
Uncle
name
Jesse.
is Jesse. Like his name is John Stamos, and his name was Uncle Jesse. Yeah.
Her name was Auntie Becky.
Yeah. And do you remember her
Yeah.
name?
Lorena Bobbitt or something. She went to jail.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's not Lorena Bobbitt.
Something.
Yeah, you're so close.
Lori Loughlin.
There you go.
Yeah,
Snaps,
Okay.
Chris. Good job.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Then it is Joey on the left
Yeah.
of John Stamos.
Yep, you got it.
And
Do you remember his name? You don't have to get it, but do you remember his real name?
like Joe Graffi or something.
No, it's incorrect. Move on. I don't want to. You're on a roll.
Okay. Then it's
Lorena Bobbitt. Wait,
Brian.
Uncle Jesse has no penis in Chris's
Yeah,
casting?
because it's Lorena
What?
Bobbitt.
Oh my God. I used to have such a crush on Jesse.
I mean, obviously,
Uncle
everybody
Jesse.
did. It's not Stephanie on the left, right?
On the left, you're close, but
Stephanie is the one on the bottom, right? The middle
Bottom.
child.
bottom what? Which direction?
The kid.
Which
on the right.
Yes, Bob Saget. Yes, that's
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
And then it's Michelle, but also didn't they have to like trade off? So it was like
yeah. They didn't have
what was her name?
Twins.
Yeah, I know the twins, but it's Olsen twins.
Yep.
It's like Madison Elizabeth and Elena Olsen.
Incorrect.
Elizabeth Olsen?
Well, no, Elizabeth Olsen is the third sister from
Michelle Olsen. Can you give me a hint?
No, Michelle is her name.
Michelle?
Michelle is the character name.
Oh, right.
So you got that, sure. It was one name had two names.
Yeah, I remember. That's
And
what
one
I'm
name
saying,
had
like
one name.
Michelle Elizabeth or something.
Okay, let's help you. You know
Ashley Olsen.
Okay, that's one of them. And then the other one has two names. And the first name is you know the Jesus's like girlfriend or whatever. I don't know the story of it, but like the
Mary?
Yeah. And then the second
Mary Ashley Olsen.
No. The second part of that
Jesus' girlfriend. That's his mom.
I don't know the story. The second one
Mary Ann
is,
Olsen.
No, it is,
Mary Beth Olsen.
No. You know Leah's friend who she went to Florida with recently?
Mary Sarah Olsen.
No. You know who is in Titanic? The main girl.
Kim?
No, it starts with that letter though.
Mary K. Ashley Olsen. Mary K. Olsen, Ashley Olsen.
There you go. Did it. Oh my God. He got it. That just scared the crap out of me.
Okay, so
Jesus'
lots of boundaries were crossed in that. It's all good.
Oh my
Debbie
God.
is on the left.
His girlfriend, wife. Look, I apologize if I offended anyone with that. All I'm saying is I don't know anything about that, and I legitimately thought they were dating. So my apology.
The Bible written by Cosmo, authored by Elias. Okay, so who's on the left? Debbie?
Close.
Donna.
No, it starts with that letter, and it's two letters.
2 letter. DJ.
Yes. Chris.
Oh, I did great
Snaps
tonight. Yeah,
all around. Oh my God.
A little speed bumps, but I think I did great.
Christopher, I'm really impressed. You did a fantastic job. You even got many of their real names. I did read the Da Vinci Code. Wait, why is that a relevant thing? Oh, because of Mary Magdalene. Oh my God.
Wait, can we just, before we pick the last winner of the night, because this has been such a fun night with all y'all.
It's been fantastic. Wait, who sucks, Heidi? Mary or DJ?
Who's Joey in this? What's his name?
Dave Coulier.
Oh, okay. Never would have gotten that.
I knew that.
Oh, excuse me.
Wait, Cameron is a horrible person? Candace Cameron? Tell us. Spill the tea. What's wrong with her?
Really?
Oh, she's dead to me. If you're all saying this, done. She's canceled in my mind.
Was she on the new show? I don't think she was.
Yeah, I knew that, Brian, about that You Ought to Know is rumored to be about Dave Coulier because Dave Coulier was dating Alanis Morissette.
She's Kirk Cameron's sister? Stop it.
She's anti-gay?
Oh, well.
What are you even saying? I cannot even believe what you're saying to me.
Oh my God.
Get rid of this. Move along. I don't even want to ever watch the show.
Dog? No, she kicked a dog. I mean, what's worse?
Go back to cameras only. Dead to me. I'm never, ever.
This Can Chris Get It never happened.
No, I'm not including it in my highlights. Even though it was the best. The best Can Chris Get It was also the worst Can Chris Get It.
Look, when you edit the video, put a block over her picture. That's what you can do.
And every time we say her name, we'll beep it.
Yeah,
that's
perfect.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Course corrected. We're good. She's dead to us. Let's not mention her name. If we have a second villain in
it's gonna be
Miitopia, it's going to be DJ from
Sorry.
the blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Oh my God. Wait, did we pick the last person?
No, we're picking it now. I mean, geez, this is like excitement overload.
I think this is officially an hour longest stream, and I'm ready to pee my pants. So we need to move along and pick this.
Okay, are we ready? This is for the last Cheddar Patch and Muskrat Nation sticker.
I have my book ready. Here we go.
Steve,
you won the last Cheddar Patch.
Steve, you won the last Cheddar Patch.
If you are not, I don't think you're on Discord, but if you want to join, go ahead. If not, email therealairstreamers@gmail.com and we will, with all your info, and we will get you a Cheddar Patch and a Muskrat Nation sticker out in the mail, probably like tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, for those of you who won, if you send it to therealairstreamers@gmail.com, it's way easier. Just send us the emails. We'll put them in the envelope and send them out tomorrow.
Oh my God. Congratulations, Steve. That is
what a fun night. We didn't have any technical issues tonight.
Lexi said, please make more patches. Do you realize what you're doing, Lexi? Tomorrow, Chris is going to be working worse than Cinderella.
I'm going to have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, just pushing the fabric through, stitching more patches.
Jen said, I love how every week we officially have the longest stream. I know, but at some point we need to like not go to 5 hours. We have work tomorrow.
Wait, Alana wants us to autograph the sticker for her. Can you just make a note and we'll make that happen?
Well, yeah, but we were going to... Oh, yes.
Alana
got
the sticker and the patch.
Yes, we can
so
totally
we're going to totally... No, Lexi, don't apologize.
No, oh my God, this is a blast.
Listen, I am living for it. Listen, anything that I can embroider at this point, it's going to get embroidered.
How many can you make a day?
I mean... Infinity.
The Academy Awards needs to play music for you too. All right, listen, we do have to go because I'm literally going to explode and my Spanx is ready to just burst. So we are going to go.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Airstreamers, and we will see you on Thursday
this week.
See you all. Have a good night.
Bye. Everyone.